So in this video, I want to go through some of the nuts and bolts of Author Accelerator's Book Coach Certification Program so you can get a sense of exactly what you'll find inside and how it all works and what we are doing there. So first is just to know that our program is run on Teachable, which is an online course platform that you move through at your own pace. So you're going to move through those lessons, and there are videos, there's transcripts, there are case studies, there are extra resources that you can look at. That's all in that online platform. And it takes most people somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 hours or more to move through that. It's a 9-month program, so you've got to finish it in 9 months. So you want to sign up when you're ready to do some work and you have the time to devote to that. People do it on their Saturdays. They do it after work. They do it on summer vacation if they're a teacher. They chip away at it and get the work done. And it tends to work out very well. But it's the reason our course is self-paced so that you can fit it into your life the way you need. Then we also have an online membership community that we host on a platform called Mighty Networks. It's kind of like Facebook, but it's private and there's different channels. It's very robust. And there is where you can connect with other students. You can form accountability pods. You can ask us questions any time of the day or night. We have a certification team who will answer them. I will jump in and answer. Other members of the community will jump in and answer. So whenever you want to share a struggle or some sort of win that you're having, the community is there. We also have coffee chats with the students and monthly calls about the training and the practicums. And that is all happens on that Mighty network. So that's the way the course functions. And the steps that you take to becoming a coach are, after you sign up, you're going to move through the content. And then step 2 is you're going to do 3 practicums to show your skill at 3 different stages of the book coaching process. I'm going to talk more in depth about those practicums in a minute, but that's the actual work that you will be doing to submit for certification, those practicums. Step 3 is you'll send those in to our certification team and apply for certification. And if you get the thumbs up, then you're certified. If there are parts that you need to redo, we'll ask for what's called a revise and resubmit, and we will give you specific information on what we're looking for and what we feel you need to do a better job on. The reason that our program is so highly respected is that we have a high bar for certification. It is not just buy a class and get certified. You need to prove through these videos that you're doing with the coaching clients and your written work that you understand the principles of book coaching and that you've mastered the skills for it. So it's fine to start out nervous. We have a lot of people whose their coaching calls the first practicum is the first call they've ever done. And that's totally fine if you're nervous and then you show growth over time. We're not looking for perfection, but we're looking for a mastery of the skills that we're teaching. We're very clear in the lessons about what those skills are and how we're evaluating them when we evaluate the practicums. If you do get a revise and resubmit, that's part of your course fee, unless you need a second one. And we do charge a fee for a second revise and resubmit because it takes our team quite a long time to do these reviews. And we want people to submit work that is whole and that they're serious about. So we don't want people to use the submission process as the rotating sort of training ground. We want you to submit when you're really ready. So that's why that function is there. And then step 4, I got to move out of the way of step 4, is to become part of our certified coach community and join at one of the 2 tiers, which I'll speak about in a minute. And we have a very robust group of coaches who are licensed and part of that community, and you would join them and connect with them and be in community with them after you're certified. And that's where the training to really build a strong business comes in, which I will also talk about in a minute. So the step 1, just to get a little bit into more detail on what's going on in these steps, In the program itself, there's going to be 4 key editorial skills that we teach. There are many more, but these are our 4 big ones. And those are how to help writers define their intention and their goals. This is such an important part of being a book coach. And we do this through the blueprint tool that I've designed to help people understand why they're writing, what they're writing, and the boundaries of their project before they start to write. You're also going to learn how to help writers start that book project and pin their idea to the page, and how to give effective and efficient feedback on either complete manuscripts on the fiction side or book proposals on the nonfiction and memoir side. And that is a skill that you must have, because so many writers come to us with already written work and they're looking for help and they're looking for support, and we need to know how to meet them where they are and give the kind of feedback that is not going to tear people down, that's going to lift them up, and that's going to be given with compassion and be given with the intention of helping them move forward toward what they want to accomplish. And then we also teach how to help writers approach the marketplace and determine a path to publishing that is best for them. There are so many paths to publishing these days, new ones coming up all the time, and we are there to help guide and help people understand their choices. So that's some of the skills that we teach. Some of the editorial skills. The book coaching skills, there are also many of these, but the 3 key ones would be learning how to hold a safe space for your writers and make a container of trust so that they can do their best work and share with you and be in collaboration with you, while holding boundaries for yourself and not over delivering or taking over the project or doing anything that would be bad for you. So that's a coaching skill that you will learn and master. Also, how to identify right fit clients and identify those who might be a problem to work with. This is one of the keys to running a good business and being a good coach, is knowing who you can help and how you can help them, and knowing who you can't help. We also teach you how to identify your particular zone of genius. There's many different ways to be a book coach and many different kinds of writers to work with, and we help you understand where your genius lies so that you can start doing work that you love. We also, in the course, are teaching business skills, and there are many, many skills that we teach after you're certified, but during the course, you're going to learn these key ones. And that's how to consider the value of what you're offering. Book coaching is not transactional. It's not a service that you provide for a set hourly fee. It's a value-based service. And the mindset shift to get into believing that and understanding that and acting on that is an important thing that we teach by helping you do it and realize the value of it. We also teach you how to manage your time, how to manage your clients, how to manage a book-length project, and how to set up effective systems and processes so that you are running an efficient business and have repeatable processes and systems so that you can not just be scrambling or hustling all the time or making things up all the time, but running a really systematized process. Those are things that you will learn in the course itself. In terms of those practicums that I was speaking about earlier and exactly what they are, there are 3 of them. The first one is using the blueprint to give you the experience of coaching the writer and their idea. So really focusing on the writer, why they're doing this, their habits, the goals that they want for themselves, rather than the writing itself. And this is a big shift as well for people, especially those who are used to editing. We want to shift away at certain points in the coaching process, away from just the words on the page. That's only part of a successful book. Writing a successful book involves doing the work, having good habits, being rigorous about your idea. All of those components go into it. And so in Practicum 1, you're working with the blueprint, which is this tool to help a writer wrap their hands around their idea and get ready to write. And so you'll work with a client on their blueprint in this practicum, recording your call and helping them to answer all of these 14 questions about their book before they start to write. Practicum 2 is where you're working with a full manuscript on the fiction side or book proposal on the nonfiction and memoir side. And that is similar in that you're working with the whole idea, a whole table of contents, the whole sweep of the argument, the way it unfolds, where it begins and ends, these really critical pieces of the idea that you want to work on. So in Practicum 2, you're doing a much more holistic read. In Practicum 1, it's very detail oriented. It's very a lot of little questions, really trying to pin the idea down, understand what it's going to be. In Practicum 2, it's like, okay, let's bring that thing to life. And on the fiction side, you will work with a client, probably a different client than you do for Practicum 1, because somebody can't really start a book or work on the idea and then complete a whole manuscript in time for you to use it in your practicum. So you're probably going to have two different clients for that. You also, on the nonfiction and memoir side, you could work with somebody through the first practicum and the second practicum and the third. That is more likely on that side. But that is something that we help you work through and think about how to find a good client, what makes a good client, where to find these clients. Those are things that we will help you sort out once you get into the program. Practicum 3 is coaching the agent pitch. And this is designed to give you the experience of coaching a writer in approaching traditional publishing. Now, we know that not every writer wants to traditionally publish. We know that not every coach wants to help people do that. But the reason we have this as a practicum is we want to know that you know how to research agents, how to research the marketplace, how to understand the way books are bought and sold, how to help a writer create sales copy, which is a query letter and synopsis on the fiction side, and on the nonfiction side, query letter. And that kind of writing is a different kind of writing for people. It makes writers really nervous a lot of the time. We want to make sure that you have mastery of that so that you can help somebody who is wanting this assistance, and you can also talk to them about the different paths to publishing and the pros and cons of the different ways to publish. So that's what Practicum 3 is about. So these are 3 phases of the book writing process: starting an idea, working with somebody who's got an idea and has fleshed the whole thing out, and then somebody who's ready to pitch. These 3 practicums cover the whole range of what a book coach can do with writers and how you can work with them. And we want to see you doing this work at those 3 points along the way. The third step is to get all of that material into an application and send it to us for evaluation. So you need to complete all of that work and submit it to us within 9 months of starting the program. So the reason we have this time limit on the program is we found that when we didn't have it, it was taking people sometimes 2 or 3 years to finish the work. And that's not what we intend for anyone. We want you to be able to come in, be serious, get this work done, get out there and start being a book coach. We really want to see people finishing and moving through the program. So we put this time limit on it to allow that and to inspire that. If there are extenuating life circumstances where you know you can't finish in 9 months, and that could be anything from some sort of situation in your life or a special ability that you have or need, just reach out to us at contact@authoraccelerator.com and you can talk to us about that. We are happy to make accommodations where it makes sense. But for the majority of people, we want you to work with your time, get this done. And we do have schedules and calendars and spreadsheets to help you plan your time out and get this work done. We also know from having done this with a lot of students that it's absolutely doable, and we know that most people can do it. So that's why we selected that period of time. As part of your course fee, as I said, you'll get that one revise and resubmit review. And should you need another, that's an extra $500 for us to review it. But most people are going to right now, about 75% of people are certified on their first pass. And most people are then certified on their second pass should they need it. So it's not likely that you'll need the third, but we need to have that control in place, as I said, just to make sure that people are serious about what they're submitting. Step 4 is you're going to celebrate your certification, which we love to do, and then join our community of coaches. It is a happy and welcoming group that is growing all the time. And the licensing fee, the basic fee to be licensed, to use our tools, and to call yourself a certified Author Accelerator book coach is $180 a year. So that's $15 a month. We intentionally set this price very low to help people who may have invested in the course and now need to earn that tuition back by working with clients. It doesn't take that many clients to earn it back, but we want to give people a little break on the membership fee in order to help facilitate that and help you once you're certified. So that tier 1 membership is going to include all kinds of great things, including you do get to advertise yourself as an Author Accelerator certified coach. You get to join chats and working sessions with the other coaches and with the staff. And you have a right to use our tools and resources with your clients, including we give you a link to share the blueprint books at no cost with your clients. You get to be part of our searchable book coach directory, our public directory, and you can get writers through that. We do require a referral fee for that. When you work with a client that's come through us, you pay a small referral fee back to us for that. The affiliate fee is that you can earn money by bringing other people into our program. It's a $300 affiliate fee at the moment that I am recording this video. If that has changed by the time you see other course materials, don't hold me to that. It's been that for a while, and it will probably remain that way for a while, but I always hesitate to say something that might change. The biggest part of the benefit of being certified is the other coaches and connecting with them and learning from them and being with them and being in the same sandbox, playing in the same sandbox as other people. It's a wonderful thing. You also get in tier 1, the book coaching business startup kit, which has 3 of the 10 business workbooks that are helping you make your core offerings, price them, figure out exactly how you're going to serve clients, and get the foundations of your business set. The goal of the book coaching business startup kit is to get those first clients to start making money, to start earning your tuition back, and to get you on your way to running a business. You do have the option at any time of moving up to tier 2. You can move up and down depending on your circumstances whenever you like. Tier 2 is $50 a month. So that's not on top of the 15, that's instead of the 15. And tier 2 includes everything in tier 1, plus you get the business level up kit, which is the next 7 workbooks in that series. The reason we don't give them to you in tier 1 all at once is that it would be overwhelming. We want you to get your business started, get up and running, and then when you're ready to do these next 7, you can come up and get that level up kit. We also do a monthly accountability call to check in and to do hot seat coaching to help people sort out problems and figure out processes and plans and things. I'm often on those calls leading them, and they're really powerful. And in those calls, we have breakout sessions focused on different things like pricing and marketing and systems and processes, mindset, those kinds of things. There are monthly coaches teaching coaches events where you can practice presenting to an audience if you would like, or learn specific skills from your fellow coaches. Our coaches are doing amazing things, and we draw on them to teach and help us all learn about this profession and become better at what we do. In tier 2, you can also opt into coaching partnerships that we have with other entities and people where they are looking for coaches and they come to us to hire and have a pool of coaches on tap. And then in this tier 2, you also get the benefit of showcasing your own courses and presentations and special offers in our newsletter that goes out to more than close to 5,000 people at the time I'm recording this. And it says 4,000. It's between 4 and 5. I rounded up. We rounded down on this slide, but it's around that, and that you have the right to advertise and showcase your things in that newsletter, which is an exciting way to build and grow your business. So the additional skills that you will learn how to master when you're certified are skills related to launching and growing and scaling your business. So some of those include how to define even more your ideal clients and start to level up working with more and more of your ideal clients and fewer clients who are not ideal. How to design your packages to best serve that ideal client, how to price your packages, how to increase your pricing, how to make sure that you're optimizing for your financial goals, how to onboard and offboard clients in a more systematized way so that it's more professional and builds trust, how to market your business, always a big question and an ongoing thing we all have to do, and how to deal with the inevitable ups and downs of being an entrepreneur and running a business. That is all what we're working on in the certified coach community. We're all working on it all the time together, and you will be part of that. The investment to join our course and become certified is $3,600 for the course fee. The reading materials for the suggested books are approximately $120. You can also get these books used. You can get them at libraries. There's different ways to get that reading material. And then that lowest rate of the licensing fee adds up to just under $4,000. That's the investment. And as I like to say, you can probably earn that back with 3 or 4 or 5 clients doing a manuscript review. Pretty easy if you have access to writers who need help to offer this service and put a price on that and earn that money back. We like to think that our course is a really good value for what you're getting for this money. It's an investment for sure, but we have incredible testimonials from so many people. We know that this course works. We know that it changes lives. It helps people change careers. It helps them move into work that is fulfilling and satisfying for them. It's a transformative experience for many people. It also transforms the way people think about their own writing and their own work. That's a benefit as well. So we would love to have you join us if it feels like it's the right thing. Sometimes people ask, are there hidden fees? Are there additional fees? And the only other fees would be if you need that second R&R. It's possible that you would need that. If you opt into the Tier 2 membership, that's the additional $35 a month, or Tier 2 total $50 a month. And then we do have master classes and ongoing educational opportunities that certified coaches can opt into. So those are things like there is a 3D revision course, which is a very robust course on how to help a writer, how to coach a writer through a revision. That program is $8.99 at the time of this recording. There we have an annual goal setting retreat, which is a virtual 3-day retreat. At the time of this recording, that is $450 for 3 days of programming with some of our top coaches, with me, meeting with the whole community to set our goals for the next year. So these are the type of master classes that would be available to you for extra fee. They're not required. They're just there for you for your ongoing education. And if you want to take a second certification course, you get 20% off the fee. If you want to take a third, you get 40% off the fee. So those are the only additional fees that you might encounter. And that is the nuts and bolts of the program. I hope that little tour has given you a better sense of what's out there in our program and what we're about and what you will encounter in our program. And there are opportunities to ask questions and learn more in the other videos. And if you write us at contact@authoraccelerator.com, we're happy to answer any questions that I didn't answer here.